Hey, what's up guys, it's A Cupcake Man, and today I'm going to be showing you a guide for beginners on what Cyrodiil is and how to defeat like a lot of your enemies and stuff like that, and how to be really good in Cyrodiil, and basic stuff that you need to know before you go in there and before you reach level 10 on your characters. And for right now I am on the Ebonheart Pact, and I'm in the Haderus campaign. If you guys want to join my guild, it is the BloodFlame Elders. It's a really good guild. Just look us up and add me on there. But this is a little bit of gameplay of us defending one of the things, and I'll be back in a second to show you some of the key factors that you need to know and some important things you need to know in about Cyrodiil and about PvP before you go in here. So I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, we are here on the map, and this is how the map looks like. And this, if you zoom out and hit select, this is how it looks like on the console version. And so yeah, so on this map, the Daggerfall Covenant is winning on here, and we're getting pushed back and stuff like that. But this is kind of how the map looks. If you look at it, you have the keeps that you see on there, you have the resources that you have, and different delves and stuff that you can have. And there's also a ton of standing stones that help you throughout your journey on there, and they're really good if you want to figure those out and find those. It's kind of like an adventure, and they don't save on your map, so every time you go in there it's pretty cool. But yeah, you also have some Daedric anchors, and you have some quest villages that are in here. And yeah, so I'll be back in a second, and we're gonna see the next part is the sides and what zones you start off with and what keeps you start off with on the when you first get in here in the campaign. If it just started, normally you won't get on there when it first starts, but yeah, so we'll be back in a second, and peace. Okay, we are back, and I kind of highlighted and circled all the stuff that you're going to need to know. So the red area is the Ebonheart Pact, and that's where the Ebonheart Pact starts at. If you just started a campaign and it just started just started there, and then you have the Daggerfall Covenant, which is blue, and I kind of circled that, and I have the Aldermary Dominion, which is yellow, and the green areas in between are the outposts and the keeps that are in between, and they're not controlled by a certain group at the beginning of the campaign. So as you can see on there, the white gold tower is in the middle. That is like the little circle thing that you see. Nobody controls that, and you can't really go there yet until they make the DLC for it. And then you have the outpost that's in between two of the different sides at the beginning of the campaign, and they are really important for when you want to travel there and want to get to the other keep and want to attack that first. So yeah, that's really key if you want to get those outposts and those places in between at the beginning of the fight. So yeah, we will be back, and I will be showing you the different resources outside of keeps. Okay, we are back, and right here we're going to be addressing the resources outside of the keep. So those keeps are the little castle things you can kind of see there. It looks like a tower, and outside of those, on each one you have three resources. That is the lumber mill, the mine, and the farm. And so yeah, you want to take those, and if you take one of them, then you will be able to spawn in that keep if you hold the keep. So yeah, if you're gonna attack the keep, then you want to try to get all the resources on the outside so that they can't spawn in. It's a really good strategy to try to take that a lot easier, and it's going to be a lot easier. And also, if you are attacking a keep, then they won't be able to spawn in there too. So when it's under siege, they won't be able to attack there too. So it's good attack strategy if you want to kind of poke them a little bit so they can't spawn in there for a while, and then you have a whole group of people go in there and attack it. But yeah, so then you can get different skill, or like if you have the assault skill of being, or when you get all the resources, or after you get one of those resources, you get a 10% boost to damage, and you also get a 5% boost to health recovery and stamina recovery. It's really good. So if you get one of those, you're going to have a lot easier fight when you get the key. So it's always important to get that, or these outside places. And also there's NPCs there that will protect it for you if you don't have a lot of people with you. So yeah, we'll be back in a second. I'll address something else. So be back. Okay, yeah, right here we are talking about outposts again, and on here the outposts are really key if you want to transport there. You can't spawn on them, but say if you control the key right next to it, you can travel to it, fast travel right to it, and then it's going to be a lot easier for you to maneuver. And it takes about like 2-3 minutes to get over there. So it's you save a little bit of time getting over there with that 2-3 minutes. So it can be really useful. So you want to get those outposts in between the different keeps, and it can also be a fighting ground for later on. Okay, we are back, and yeah, so in the middle, as you can see around that circle area, there's like kind of like a hexagon of keeps, and right there, and if you control all those keeps in the middle right there in that little hexagon spot right there, then somebody becomes emperor. The person with the most alliance points, they become emperor, and that is really bad if you are not the emperor, because you will get killed. You will get absolutely killed and stuff, because one of my friends, he was a level 14 veteran, and he ran through 20 people as an emperor and killed them all, absolutely all. So you want to make sure that nobody gets that, and if you see somebody going for that or one alliance going for that, you want to make sure you stop them. And yeah, so it's really key that you don't nobody gets that unless you are, and it's really good. Okay, so right here we are talking about Elder Scrolls, and Elder Scrolls are normally in their home base or by their home base or by their temple and stuff like that. So you want to get those if you want to try to sneak in there, or their forts. You can take those forts and you can take them all the way back to your temples that you have there that kind of look like like a Greek temple. But you get those and you take them back, and they really count towards your potential points at the end of each round. And it's really good to have those, but they're pretty hard to get sometimes. So you want to get a ton of group of people to go over there and get them. Okay, right here you get alliance points. Once you get alliance points for doing certain things around the map, you get to spend them on this person called a siege merchant and stuff like that. And you get to buy these things called trebuchets, kind of like catapults. You get to buy catapults. You get to buy oil things where you get to drop oil and kill people, and also repair kits to repair the walls inside of your keep. And so yeah, that's really important to get the alliance points. And right there, I have 6,505. So it's really good to get those. And yeah. Okay, right here, as you can see on here, this is us attacking Outpost. As you can see on here, it has no walls. There's no walls around it. Kind of just like a keep you have to destroy. And it takes a long time for you to get inside of a keep or inside of walls. It takes forever. This took us about like 5 minutes to break inside the walls. So it takes a long time, and you need a lot of people. Okay, we are back, and yeah, so we're approaching a bridge right now, and bridges are really key because you cannot swim in the rivers without getting killed by slaughterfish. You can't even make it across unless you have a ton of health. So yeah, bridges are really key. You can sit over here and set up siege equipment, and it'd be really powerful, really powerful on here. And you can also go on top of the walls. There's like some keep walls up there, and it's really good. It's really good to go on and have those, especially if you're getting attacked. So like as you can see on here, this is Castle Nor or something like that, Castle Elysia, I think. I don't know, but yeah. So it is getting attacked right now. So once they get that, we can hold them off on the bridge because they cannot go in the river because they will get killed. Like there's no way to survive it. Absolutely no way to survive it. So yeah, it's always good to have bridges on your side. Hey, what's up, guys? We are back, and right now we are coming in the battle of somebody getting a keep, or our Ebonheart Pact is getting a keep right now. So they already took down the walls, and we're about to go inside the keep. And yeah, as you can see there's that red little circle thing, and that means the siege equipment is about to hit us. And they also have siege equipment on the walls, even though we broke down, because it can kill enemies like really fast. And sometimes I don't even know how many people I kill, but you can get a lot on here. So yeah, we're about to go inside the wall. But I just got shut down from somebody up on the wall. They can hit you and they can bring you off your horse. And yeah, also I have a AoE class. As you can see there, I changed classes. I have AoE class like area of effect, killing a ton of people, and then I also have my single target kills also. So yeah, right here we're fighting. Yeah, there's a lot of people, and also there is some NPCs there, so that one person can't come in there and just take over a whole keep. It's that's bad. I don't like when games are like that, but this is not like that, which is really cool. And so yeah, as you can see there's a yellow flag on there. That means the Aldemary Dominion holds that. But once we get in there and we start taking it, it's gonna be red. It's gonna be glowing red because I'm the Ebonheart Pact right now. And so yeah, we're just trying to kill everybody in here, wipe everybody out. There is some actual players in here too trying to defend it, and most of the time, if it's a large scale battle and it's kind of like late at night, then there's going to be a lot of people in there trying to defend it. So you might have like 100 versus 100 battle, plus the NPCs in there trying to defend it. So it's a pretty hard battle. It's really tough. So sometimes battles are like that, and you want to watch out for those. And if you can, just try to rush in there and be a leader, and try to help out the team a lot and revive people. That's a big thing, revive people. So yeah, be back and I'll show you more gameplay. Okay, we are back, and this is what I was saying earlier. We're kind of poking them. We're attacking their keep wall, and now it shows it's under siege, so they can't spawn there. And also, I had some of my friends that were attacking some of the northern places, so they had to walk all the way back from their home base to get to their place, because this is kind of like the main key area. This, I think, is Fargo Keep, it's called, and it's a really key because it's kind of like a like you can't fast travel. You have to have that place to fast travel around most of the time, unless you have the outside keeps. But yeah, so it's really cool if you can poke them. If you poke them a little bit and it shows under siege, and then they can't spawn there, so they have to walk all the way back. And it helps out all your teammates. If if you're just bored, you're looking for something to do, you don't want to get into siege, so just do this, and it helps out your team tremendously. It can be a one-team battle you can be the key for the win of the battle or the siege that you're doing right there. So it's a big key, and it's really helpful when you have your whole team trying to do a team cause and stuff like that. Be the team leader, and yeah. Okay, so for right here, we have repair kits that we buy from the siege shop, and they are 300 alliance points or 90 gold. You can get them, and it actually repairs the walls. So as you can see here, it's kind of crumbling. But then once I put enough on there, and it takes a lot. It takes a lot because you have one thing, it only gets like a small sliver. You barely see it go up. So yeah, you want to try to get those. It's really good because when they're attacking and stuff, if it's all the way down, it's like crumbled and just rubble there, then they can just go in it and they have it a lot easier. But if you keep on repairing that, or you have it repaired after the battle or after you get the fort, then it's really helpful, because then they won't be able to take it back as easily, the keep, but they still can take it down. And yeah, but if you get a team, like a whole team and stuff, say you have a team of 24, I have a ton of people in my group right now, but I can just get everybody can buy like three of these things, the wall masonry, as I mine them right here. We can get 3 of them, and then you can have a whole ton of people, and just everybody puts their 3 down, starts repairing it, and then team cause right there, and it's already all the way up and stuff like that. But a lot of people, they don't they don't want to be a team player, they don't want to do stuff like that, but it really helps, and you can be a difference in that. So yeah, it's really good to repair those walls, especially after you like a siege, or if you're defending it or you're attacking it, it's always good. So yeah. Okay, we are here right now, and we are sneaking behind their base. They're attacking our base, the Elysia that we were at, repairing the walls at, and they got inside the walls again. But we are sneaking here, and when you're sneaking, nobody can see you if you're hidden, and you have that kind of like the line with the circle in the middle and stuff like that. Nobody can see that. If you don't have the eye, then it's good. So like I just burned his trebuchet, and now I'm about to burn this other person's right here. But I'm about to get attacked. I'm about to get killed right now. But yeah, it's really good, because then they can, if you burn it, then they go off, and then you can fight them and stuff like that. So they're not even worried about putting water on their catapult or their trebuchet or whatever it is, ballista. They're not worried about that. They're just worried about fighting you, and then you just take out a catapult, and that can really help. That can really help your team, especially if it's only a small group of people. You can just go behind enemy lines, and that's also good if you are in Nightblade. You can go behind enemy lines, get your sneak up really far, and then you can just burn all the catapults and the trebuchets, and it's really helpful. Like I said again, it can be a one-man job, and it can help your team so much. So yeah, I'll be back. Okay, we are right here, and this is the scoring for the war right there, and I slowed down the time so we can see this. But yeah, as you can see there, Daggerfall Covenant 7,603 and 7,577 for the Ultimate Dominion Ebonheart pack, 7,338. And it shows potential points, and that all matters on how many keeps you have, how many outposts you have, how many resources, how many Elder Scrolls that you have. So all that comes into play when you want to win the war. And right now we have 79, but we are losing. We had a bad start to this. And yeah, Ultimate Dominion has 41, and we have Daggerfall has Covenant has 43. I think that's what it says. I don't know. It's really small. But yeah, and we are on the Haderus campaign. If you want to join me, you can. Just join my guild. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. And thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and until next time, bye-bye.